a great inspiration to me, and I keep saying it that Honorable Prince NED Nwoko is such an enigma, one who believes in caring for others, one who believes that at every point in time you must show love for others, you must share, with others, particularly the less privileged in society. And so that is his passion. That's really the cause of his life. And these attributes greatly have inspired me. Through him, I've come to realize that it's more profitable to give than to receive, because, he is one of a kind that each time he's not able to satisfy people's requests, he's never happy. There's a time we were together in Abuja, and I looked at his body language and realized that all is not well. And I asked him, "Bros, hope you're okay, hope there's no problem." He said, "Well, that there's this request that someone is making, and that he's not happy that up till now, the funds that he approved have not gotten to the person, and so he's not happy about it." And I looked at him, and I prayed to God. I said, "Look, God, should continue to give you the resources to carry out the work of philanthropy that you are carrying out, because in you a lot of people have found succor, a lot of people have found joy and happiness. On a daily basis, I see requests that goes to him from his constituents, even outside his constituency. People will request for support for marriage, support for school fees, support for funeral ceremonies, support for all kinds of things, marriage and all that. And so he responds. So we're talking about humongous, amount of money here. It's not small money. When you put together all that he sends to people on the day, cumulatively, it's a whole lot of funds that he spends on a daily basis to support, people and all that. But he tells me that, look, this is the cost of his life. If he doesn't do it, he's never happy. So I believe that Honorable President Nwoko is God sent to the people. All I can say is that, is for us to continue to pray for him, that God should continue to keep him, grant him good health, long life and prosperity, so that he will always be there for the people who, really needs him. And I know that all those who benefit from him, etc., are equally praying fervently for him, for God to, really keep him. So in a nutshell, he is a great inspiration to me. In him, I realize that it is meant to be a routine, for one to share the little that he has. You see, the point is that you don't need to wait until you have all the millions or the billions for you to, show care and, support, the less privileged in society. The little you have, you can share, with the people. Because unfortunately, we're living in a society where about 70% of the population are living in a poverty, abject poverty, etc. So if you find yourself in a privileged position or opportunity, and God blesses you so much, it's expected that you share with the less privileged in society. So that is basically what I have learned to do. Yes, I do not have all the resources, etc., to do that, but the very little that I have, I always see it as a thing of joy, to share, particularly with the less privileged society, because they need support. They need our support. If you don't support them, then there's going to be a problem. It's going to be a disaster. The pressure will be so much, etc. So I also want to seize this real privileged opportunity to call upon, well-meaning individuals in society, rich, members of the society, to at every point in time share, with the less privileged. Because there are a lot of people, I told you that I realized that somebody walked up to me yesterday and said, look, I can't even afford a cup of rice. I can't even afford a cup of rice to celebrate the Christmas. And that became a very passionate and emotional case to me. So I shed tears out there when I listened to the woman speak to me. It's sad. It's sad. And that is why we keep praying that God should continue to, bless and elevate those who deem it necessary, who deem it fit, to reach out, to the less privileged in the society, but we are sharing what they have. You don't necessarily need in everything for you to share, but if you have a little, he should be able to share with the people, especially in seasons like this. But for Honorable President Nwoko, he has no season. He tells you that every day is Christmas. He tells you that every day is birthday and all that. You don't need to mark a particular day, etc. And so on a daily basis, he responds to such requests from both his constituents and, of course, those outside his constituency. He will remain an inspiration. He will remain an inspiration to my person, of course, to many. I know that he will continue to do what he's doing because that is the course of his life. Like I said earlier, he's never happy if he's not able to fulfill requests, especially from the less privileged who cannot afford it, etc. So if we have too many of his kind in the society, I believe that we will have a better society. To a large extent, we'll be able to put smile on the faces of the people, at least at every point in time. It's really important. So that, because this effort to a large extent is also able to complement the effort of government. Government cannot provide everything that is needed to be able to take people out of poverty. But the individuals and, of course, the private sector, corporate organizations, etc., have a role to play in ensuring that they help to complement the effort of government all over the world. That is the way the system is structured. While government is doing its best, in developing programs capable of taking people out of poverty, then you have well-meaning individuals, the private sector, corporate organization helping to complement the effort of government. And if that comes to the fore, then we'll have a better society for all.